I don't know why you watch that junk.
Who are you calling?
My mother, you said she called.
Oh, I've already talked to her.
You what?
Well, don't worry. I pretended I was you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Moles, where are you going?
Out to get a paper.
But here, I have one for you. On my printer. See, it's electronic. Door number 3. It's behind door number 3.
Mind if I take my chair?
Of course not. It's yours.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Would you like me to turn on the stereo?
No, I can do it myself.
Shall I start dinner?
I'm eating out tonight.
I read a really interesting article today.
Will you give me a break?
You mean like in McDonald's?
No, give, like in the opposite of take, like the way you're taking over my life.
Like the way you take my songs?
I need a drink.
Of course you do. Here, I already...
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Nick the Rat Radio, episode... What the hell episode is this? 531. Wow. It's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's March 18th, 2026. I look like I'm under the flames of the sun right now. Holy moly. Hi, everybody. That little clip you just heard was from a movie called Electric Dreams from 1985. I gotta watch that one again. I think it's free on YouTube. If you have some time, check it out. I think it's gonna show you what's happening in reality today. It's scary stuff. Scary stuff. Computers making dinner for you and turning on your radio and shit. Gotta watch out for it. Oh, wow. I had a really busy week. Watched a movie called Send Help from Sam Raimi. I'm a big Sam Raimi fan. I love the Evil Dead stuff. I like what he does. Send Help was good. I liked it. It was a good movie. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna ruin it for you. You probably already know what happens. You know, it's the girl has a shitty boss. Then they get trapped on a little island. It's fun. It was actually it made me laugh a whole bunch. I was laughing a lot during that movie. So if you want to check out a good movie, go check that out. I'm probably gonna go see that other movie coming up this weekend. I forget what it's called. The one with that Ryan Gosling, and he goes into outer space to save the world. I'm gonna check that one out. I'm gonna go see that with some buddies. I think I'm gonna become homeless. I've been New York City. I guess not all of New York, not Albany, not everything all around. It's a crazy place. It's a crazy place. The homeless people, not people that are in like public housing or something, like shelters, like not sheltered people, like unsheltered people, which I didn't know there was a difference between that. Actually, I really don't know. Guess how much money we're spending per unsheltered person. I didn't know this. $81,000 per year per unsheltered homeless person. $81,000. That's what am I doing? What is anybody doing? Why are we trying? Why do you try? Just go out in the street and you could get what 81. That's a lot of money. Total spending on the street homeless solutions is $368 million. That's a chunk of change. That's not too how many. There's roughly 4,000 to 4,500 homeless individuals, people suffering houselessness out here. Hey, what's going on, Sir McCrotch? What's going on, Ducky? What's going on, Gimpy? What's going on, Sewer Chat? What's going on, Sir Tunnel Rat? Are you gonna go watch One Piece right now? Yeah, I gotta watch that. I was watching a couple of fight scenes from that show. It looks fun. Looks a little annoying too, but it looks fun. I'll check it out. I was watching Yuffie fight This is his name, right? Yuffie or Woofy? Yuffie? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. He was fighting Captain Smoke. It was a bunch of funny little bad guys in that show. Cartoon is probably better, but you know, whatever. I'll check out the TV show. That's all. I guess, you know, compared to how many people actually live here, that's not that bad. That there's only 4,500 unsheltered street people here. Wait, hold on one second. Homeless individuals leading to higher per person figure. Note this applies specifically to unsheltered street homeless, not the full 140,000 homeless population, most of whom are in shelters. So, unsheltered, I guess there's a difference between homeless and unsheltered. So but I thought it's the same thing. Apparently this tripled from $102 million in 2019. Now it's $368 million. And the unsheltered population only rose 26%. So the amount that they're spending on the unsheltered tripled, but the unsheltered population only went up a quarter. Where is this money going? Hey, what's going on? Aaron Roars? Aaron Roars. It's a lot of money here. It's expected to rise to $456 million in 2026. That'd be around $97,000 per person, unsheltered person. What? Come on, man. I'm just gonna. I live in a sewer. I guess I got the sewer pipe that I'm inside of, which got some the fucking son of Aries on my face right now. Let's see if I could maybe fix that just a little bit here. I don't know. Is that better? I don't know. Maybe slightly. All right, that's okay. Whatever. Who gives a monkey's taint? That's a lot. The per person amount roughly equals or exceeds New York City's median house income, which is about $81,000 based on the 2024 census data. That's weird because I could have sworn that there's 22 million people here that are living below the poverty line. Oh, 2.2 million, not 22 million. I'm sorry. There's 2.2 million. I don't even know how many people live in New York City. How many people live in New York City? How many of us suckers are in New York City? $8.5 million around there. So out of the 8.5, 2.2 are below the poverty line. Now, if that doesn't scare you, that's a huge chunk. That's almost a fourth. That's a fourth, which is still big. That's a giant chunk. Jeez. 26% of the city's population, up from 25%. And it's double the national average poverty rate of about 13%. Does anybody retire to New York City? Just the children of rich people. Rich people retire, they go to some place, and then they send their kids here. So it's kind of like their children retire here. It includes roughly 1.7 million adults and children. No shit, that children are under the poverty line. You can't get a job as a kid here, you know. 5 million New Yorkers live below 200% of the poverty line. I just thought it was 2.2 million were below the poverty line. Live below 200% of the poverty line. I don't even know what is this poverty line anyway? What is the poverty line in New York City? Let's see what it even is. Poverty line. Holy shit. $15,000 for a single person? How do you even do that? About $1,300 a month? That means if somebody is making that much money, you can't really find a box to rent out here for under $1,000. That means these people are eating paint off the wall or something. $21,000 for a household of 2. Yeah, I guess roommates, a shitload of roommates. Dear God, I got 10 guys living in a box over here. It's scary times over here. It's like what's that called? Secret of Nim. We're gonna start eating each other alive over here. 27,000 for a family of 3, or a household of 3. I guess it doesn't even matter. And 33,000 for 4 people. So that means there's one unsheltered person is making more money than, or they're spending more money on that one unsheltered person than if there's 33,000 for 4 people. That's like 12 people are scraping by for the same price that one unsheltered guy is getting. Hey. This is a crazy city. Oh, and then Ma'am Doodles, he wants to make the minimum wage $30 an hour. So he's trying to make the minimum wage equal the same amount that they give one unsheltered person, which I guess makes sense. I don't know how this is gonna. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's happening in the city over here. Where these numbers just sound insane. Something must be done. Maybe I should run for mayor, and I'll just I'll say people could live in businesses or whatever, and then we'll just flood all. And if you don't rent out any of the places within these empty fucking towers that are all over New York, because Manhattan is basically empty buildings, giant empty buildings. So we should just let people live for free in all the unused places. Like if you can't find somebody to live inside of or rent out your house, your building, your apartment complex, say like you got like 6 months to get it rented out, and if it stays empty for that amount of time, we just start filling it up with people, like 10, 20, 30 people, just jam them in there. I don't care if it's a fire hazard. That'll help fix the issue quicker. And we got to cover the roofs with farms. And we'll grow soybeans. Nick the Rat for mayor. Vote for me. Vote for me. Vote for me, everybody. I've been making daily YouTube shorts. Go check those out. Go like and subscribe my YouTube. I'm close to getting monetized there. I'm going to be making at least $5 a year off of it. So I'm excited for that. I hope that happens soon. Maybe then I could afford to get a bus ticket out of New York. We're going to start eating each other. What's the poverty line in San Francisco? Are we doing better than San Francisco or not? I don't know. Let's see here. The official... It's about the same. It's about the same shittiness for us in San Francisco. 15 for a single person. But what's the percentage here? Bay Area wide poverty rose 16%, 17%. Who cares, man? These are a bunch of numbers. How do they even prove any of this shit? Sure there's, but like, you know, I'm sure there's liars and thieves everywhere. I guess these are just baseball park numbers. Extremely fake and gay cotton gin. Extremely. I saw you sent me a message. I don't know. It might be about the music or something. Might be about the music. I'm all congested. I got a doctor's appointment coming up. I had to get a doctor's appointment. I got like swollen lymph nodes. One night I was just like, what is this on the back of my head? I thought I had like a spider bite on the back of my head or some shit. And then I felt one in my neck. And then I was like, oh shit, I got cancer. But I'm all congested. I think I'm fighting something off. I couldn't get a doctor's appointment until Monday. So I'm roughing it out till then. Hopefully I don't die. I went to a walk-in clinic and I was showing them my my insurance card. I still have an insurance card, you know. I spend only $5 billion cajillion dollars on it. I walked into the clinic. I was like, "Hey man, I think I'm dying. I got the giant lymph nodes and shit. I need a doctor to poke me. Maybe you could check out my asshole or something." This lady's like, "You got insurance?" It's like, "Yeah, I got insurance. What do I look like? I'm stupid?" So I gave her the card, and she said, "Yeah, you stupid, because even with this, it's $100 to see the doctor." I was like, "Man, I'll wait till Monday." So I grabbed that shit and walked out. Hopefully I don't die. If I die, now you know why. I don't think it's... Because the first night that I had them, I didn't have any congestion or anything, so I seriously thought I had some lymphoma or something, you know. You go on to Grok, and you're like, "Hey, Grok, what's wrong with me?" First it said I was gay. And then it told me that, you know, it said, go to a doctor right now, you jerk. Why are you asking me? I'm not a doctor. I said, pretend you're a doctor. And I said, all right, drop your pants and cough. So I don't know why it was asking me to do that, but I did that. And it said, take a picture and send it to Elon. So, I don't know. I probably got something living inside of my skull. We'll figure it out. But tonight we're gonna have a fun night. We have a whole bunch of really cool stories coming up that we're gonna talk about. We got a bunch of fun stuff. Also, John C. Dvorak is getting out of the hospital. I think he's out of the hospital already. So can't wait to get him back. I've been loving listening to Mimi and Adam on No Agenda, and his kid John on Dvorak Horowitz Unplugged, which is also really fun too. It's a good episode. Horowitz got to stop with these limericks. Want to throw that out there. Shitty ass limericks, but yeah, I'm happy to see John getting out. Hopefully he's back around doing podcasts next week, because I have like nothing to listen to. Been listening to the Daily Ratings podcast. I love that thing, man. Just two dudes that know a lot about movies talking about movies. I started listening from the start, and I'm like getting up there. I'm almost caught up to date. I think Tom Anonymous is on there. I love that podcast. If you like a Siskel and Ebert podcast sort of thing, listen to that one. Anyway, let's listen to some music while I go off on all these tangents. We got hold on one second. Yeah, this is right. I was like, this looks like last week's list, but it's actually this week's. We got Jiggler again with Access Denied. I'll be right back with some really, really fun stuff. Gotta do something about this lighting. It's not a tumor. What is going on here? That looks a little bit better, I guess. I don't know. Hey, everybody. Let's talk about the TSA really quick. Because, you know, I travel so damn much. I'm always flying around. TSA are having little issues because the government shut down. I think this is going to lead... I think the TSA shutdown is going to keep going on. I think there's going to be a false flag attack. That's I see one coming soon. They were trying to say that was going to happen in California with some drone activity, like some Iranian subs are coming down to blow up some homeless guys in LA. But I think the TSA shutdown is there's going to be something's going to slip through. It's going to be some snakes on a plane, and then we're gonna go to war. It's probably going to happen. These guys are only getting paid. I wonder if this is causing that other issue we were having with the poverty line. They're only getting $4.27 in their checks. Just go home. Like, what are they even doing? Well, I mean, you know, like more war. I know we're already fucking at war, pretty much. It's dropping bombs everywhere. Bombs everywhere. The low paycheck isn't reflective of normal TSA salaries, which usually starts around $34,000 to $64,000 annually. Jeez. That doesn't sound like a lot. The TSA agents, they have to wake up early, drive to the airport, feel up people constantly, and look through all their shit. Imagine having to sit in an airport all day. Like, the worst part of going to the airport is the security part. Now, imagine that was your job, and you're only getting $34,000 to $55,000. Damn. Like, what are these numbers? That's less than what Ma'am Dammy wants to give people for doing minimum wage. People at McDonald's are be making more money than these TSA guys. Issues led to increased sick calls. No shit. Nobody's gonna be going there. Ain't nobody doing that. Then this is the new thing we have to deal with. Is Benjamin Netanyahu dead? I don't know. Nobody could tell. I've seen pictures where he's got like 5 million hot dog fingers. His rings magically disappear. He's got weird teeth shifting. Most of these just look like camera artifacts and stuff. But AI is so good these days that you can't even tell. Like, who knows? Unless Netanyahu comes to my house. But to me personally, Netanyahu doesn't play video games with me, you know? I really have no skin in the game. There's a viral screenshot from a March 13th press conference that showed what some user claims was a sixth finger. But it was just his hand. His hand was bent like this, and the fat part over here looks like a finger. People are really got a lot of free time. They're like inspecting videos frame by frame now. I think AI is driving people insane. Radix, you don't play video games with me either, but I think I got a package or something from you, so I hope that you don't get droned. Don't get droned, Radix. And the stupid thing is that he's actually like trying to debunk it. The fact that he shouldn't respond to these things. You don't respond to crazy people. You shouldn't, like, you don't feed the trolls. You're feeding the troll there, Netanyahu. I don't know how long you've been on the internet, but I've been on the internet for a long time. I'm an old fag, okay? So I know that you don't do that. You don't feed the trolls. You don't fall into their trap. If somebody says the earth is flat, you don't talk to them. You don't say, oh yeah, well, what about this and this and that? You don't do that. You don't feed the troll. Don't ISO that. All right, fine, whatever. He's even joking about it. He's showing his hands off. He's like, "Look at my hands! Look at my hands! There is more than there's only 5." He kind of sounds like the Count from. Does he sound like the Count? I want to hear Netanyahu talk here. Netanyahu talking. Netanyahu. I can't even spell his name. I always do like Yahoo. Netanyahu talking. I just want to. Does he sound like the Count? Let's see here.
Here with Israel's defense minister, our chief of staff, the head of the Mossad, the chief of Air Force, our senior commanders. In the past 24 hours, we knocked out 2 of the terrorist chieftains, the top terrorist chieftains of this.
One terrorist chieftain. 2 terrorist chieftains. So yeah, I still think he's alive. I don't think that Netanyahu's dead, but he really should not be fueling the fires by. Because everybody's gonna say that the videos where he's saying he's not dead are actually because he is dead, and those are just AI. AI is you can't. AI has made us really, really stupid. It's great. I love it though. I love just the rise of the retard. It's an amazing thing. There's tons of videos of just fake shit coming out constantly. I'm starting to think that China was releasing AI videos during COVID. I'm starting to think that those videos of like them like spraying people down and stuff, that was all just AI. I don't think that was real, because if you notice, all those clips were only about 5-10 seconds long. You ever think about that? Maybe we had some of this crazy AI video in 2020, and now it's finally getting out there to the public. Now the public has the technology that they used to shut down the world in 2020. Oh, I'm gonna piss off a lot of people now, right now. I am a gamer. I am not on Instagram. It's because Instagram is tied to Facebook, and I will not use Facebook. And I hate Instagram when somebody's like, "Yo, check out my shit on Instagram. Hey man, you want to see my artwork? Look at my Instagram." It's like, and then you're like, oh, fucking, I hate you. And then you go to their Instagram, and it's like, log into the Instagram if you want to see this. It's like, no, well, if you're using Instagram to host pictures to share with people, die in a fire, okay? I'm not holding back no more. I'm not stopping from being. I'm not being nice anymore. I should call it Nick the mean, Nick the rude. If you use Instagram, especially if you're like promoting a business or your artwork, you're stupid, okay? You're stupid. You're stupid. You're giving all your shit to Mark Zuckerberg. Actually, you're the Zuckerberg, and he's just taking it, and nobody could see your shit unless they're stupid Instagram users too. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, but the thing that's going to really piss people off, not me screaming about Instagram. I'm sure there's Instagram users out there like, well, you don't have to log in, man. I share my stuff all the time. Yeah, and you share it with other people that are on Instagram, and they don't complain to you. Yeah. All right. So I am a video gamer. I do like video games, I must say. I've been playing a lot of Marathon. It took about 20 hours. I'm starting to get good at it. I was one of the people that were like, "Oh, Marathon's it actually still might die in like a month. Well, it'll probably have like 10,000 users after a month. It's a very, very aggravating extraction shooter game. It's a lot of people either hate or love the art. I understand that. It's very divisive, and I'm on the side of loving the art. I like brutalism. I dig the fucking neon colors and the look. So either way, it's fine. And I don't mind that it's super sweaty. It's sweaty Betty. but there's a lot. It's a very aggravating game. It's taken me 20 hours to kind of get into a groove where it's not so aggravating, and I'm gonna put more time into it. I like it. I still think the Hunt Showdown is better. I'm definitely gonna play that one more, but that's not even what I'm talking about. And I'm not gonna talk about Resident Evil 9. Actually, I'm gonna be talking about Resident Evil 9 a little bit. That game gives me such anxiety that I couldn't beat it yet. Like I can only play it in short squirts because it makes my cortisol levels go through the roof. Maybe that's why my fucking lymph nodes are blowing up. I blame Resident Evil. I got the T virus in me. NVIDIA released a video 2 days ago, and it caused a meltdown. I'm sure you've seen it. If you have a life, maybe you haven't seen it. If you have a life, then I'm going to inform you that there is technology called DSLL, or is it DLSS? DLSS 5. Actually, what the fuck does that even stand for? So, in the technology world, every now and then, every year or so, the graphics cards and the programmers and all that, they make technology to make your games look better. They make the triangles look smoother. They add tessellation. They add fucking Gaussian bullshit. They add blurs and smudges and textures and a whole bunch of stuff. Deep learning super sampling. There you go. That's what it does. It adds more frames. Usually DLSS will use AI to look at where 2 frames are drawn and add more frames in between to make your gameplay smoother without any overhead, without... If you have a shitty computer, makes your shit run better. It'll make your... You could go pew-pew a little bit better. It looks smoother. It's great. It's an amazing technology. Some people probably already fucking hate it. They're stupid. Whatever. I don't understand when things get better, people complain. But either way, DLSS 4 was great. DLSS 3 was great. They were all great so far. So they come out with this new one, Deep Learning Super Sampling 5. It applies a filter on top of video games to make the characters look like people. People are losing their shit on this. I think it looks amazing. I think that it turns the characters in the game because there's people in games don't look like people. The graphics are usually beautiful. Resident Evil 9 looks great. It's a beautiful game. It scares the shit out of me. Blah, blah, blah. But when they put the DLSS 5 filter over it, they look like real people. And people are saying, they look like TikTok slop. It's a TikTok filter. I think TikTok is putting out all this shit just to get some more hits or something. People are complaining about how it's ruining the artist's vision. Okay. I think Capcom is not an artist. I think Capcom is a giant mega corporation, and they probably took a couple of Japanese guys and wrung them out and said, we want a blonde girl for our Resident Evil game. Some dude drew it and was like, here it is. And Capcom said, here's money. Here's money for you. And they threw money at the guy or girl, whoever fucking drew this thing. I don't think that the art, I might be totally wrong, but I don't care. I don't think the artist really was like, oh my God, for this, I have a vision for this hero for Resident Evil to look exactly like this polygon mess. I'm sure he did a pencil drawing. When he did the pencil drawing of these characters, and then it got handed off to somebody else, and they made a skin texture, and then it gave it to somebody else, and they put a fucking hair on the bitch. How are they ruining the artist's vision? She looks like a real fucking person now, and I think the goal of these video games are to make the characters look real. I don't see it as being a TikTok AI slop artist destroying bullshit. I think it makes it look like you got real people in the fucking game. Like it is not even breaking that. It's not doing that whole uncanny valley shit. It doesn't work perfectly for everybody, but for a lot of the stuff that I've seen, it looks damn good. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I'm gonna be hitting turn on DLSS 5 when I get the access for doing it. People are complaining about how it's ruining the artist's visions, and AI is just stealing artwork from people. And do you think artists wake up and they just come up with shit? Like, they don't look at other people's stuff and copy and steal from other people? If you are one-to-one stealing something, if you're making a direct copy and you're trying to sell it, then go die in a fire, go to jail, get sued. That's not cool. But if you are doing fan fiction shit, if you are taking Harry Potter and you're making him bang a dragon, some people might like that. And there's a hole to fill by people stealing stuff, stealing other people's work and doing things with it. And as long as you're upfront and honest about it, and you're not just one-to-one stealing something, do it. You ever go to a goddamn Comic-Con where there's all artists there, and you go up to the artist table and you say, "Hey, artist, can you draw Spider-Man for me?" What do you think? Do you think that's not fucking what AI is doing? They're just saying, "Well, here's Spider-Man. Here you go." And you want him on the toilet bowl with his titties out? Sure. If there's an audience for that, then do it. And if you could sell Spider-Man with titties on a toilet bowl that AI generated and people know that, then what is the problem? I don't think Picasso fucking said good artists copy and great artists steal. Words exist. Nobody's making up new ones unless you're Dr. Seuss. You're throwing them together. It's I think the whole artist getting mad about theft is more that the artists are scared that they have to keep working. It's kind of like, well, I made this picture 5 years ago, and I've been selling that one picture for 5 years, and now AI is just stealing it from me. Well, just fucking draw a new picture, dude. How about use AI? If you think it's so easy to steal something and then resell it, then you do it. Use the tool given to you. Do you buy cars or something? Like if you don't have it, you just ride a bike. You have to use the original thing. Have we all become Luddites? Have we all lost the vision of what's going on here? All right, I hope that pissed off a lot of people. Because I'm sure it did. Every time I talk, there's a few voices out there that are similar to what I'm saying, but most of the people hate this. They hate DLSS 5. They are very, very vocal about it. And I just think it's funny. You know you could turn it off, right? You know that there's... I think the company has to enable this too. It's not like Capcom. It's not like Nvidia made the girl look like a real person without Capcom's saying, we want that in the game. I don't think it just works. I don't think you just put this on Roblox and make Roblox look like fucking real people. And if you could, that would be fucking awesome. This technology is awesome. It doesn't look like slop. It works well. I don't see what people are complaining about. If you could make your game look better, and if you don't like it, you could turn it off. You could say, hey, I don't want my game to look good. I want the girl in my Resident Evil game to have a square head. You could do that. You could lower the graphics settings. You could do, yeah. What did people complain? Like, oh, it's not the artist's vision to be played on my fucking my refrigerator and have the worst textures and blocky nastiness. Quake. People lower the graphics on that game to get better frames so they could shoot people better. Do you think that was the artist's vision? Do you think fucking John Carmack was like, oh, I want people to play the game. He doesn't talk like that. I want people to play the game on the lowest fucking settings because it runs a little bit better. You squeeze the frame out. Yeah, check it out. DLSS 5. Look for a video. Bethesda's drooling over it because all their character models look like shit, and this makes them look a little bit better. You can send your hate mail to nick@nicktherat.com. I'm going to open up the phone lines after this song. Give me a call. You can tell me what you think. What do you think about it? Do you agree with me? Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think AI is stealing? Well, of course it stole it. It already won all the copyright lawsuits anyway, so it's already done. It's a done deal, everybody. Do you know when you're playing the piano or the guitar or any musical instrument, there's only 7 notes? And the guy that made those 7 notes, he's probably really mad at you when you use any single one of those. All right, let's listen to the next song here. We got Purple Panther with Ghost of Me. I want AI to take a copy of my stream. Just as long as you keep donating to nick@nicktherat.com.
You shouldn't quit coffee cold turkey.
We got a caller. 917-719-5923. Hello, caller here on the line.
Hey, it's me, Stillwater from Spearfish.
Holy Spearwater from Stillfish. You're alive.
Oh, it's been too long since I've talked to you.
It's been a few months.
Oh, it's been a bit more than that.
Really? Wow.
Well, how have you been, bud?
Well, I might be dying right now, but I think I'll be okay. I'll find out on Monday. And I'm totally straight edge now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't even drink caffeine either.
No kidding.
Yeah, I'm a total I don't know what you could I'm gay now maybe. I don't know. Being straight edge is
Well,
not gay.
good on you there, bud.
No.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
How are you?
So, well, there's been some ups and downs. Like, back in February, like, I had to go to California.
Oh, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't much care for California. Too many people, and for some reason there was a trend of like where instead of regular mattresses, they have these rock hard kind of things where it feels like you're laying on a slab of rock. Sleep was not easy there.
Are you trying to say that you were sleeping on the sidewalk?
No, I mean, okay, like I was in a bed, but it felt like I might as well have been on a sidewalk.
Oh.
Ah,
Why
but
why
you
were
know
you
why?
in California?
You know why I
sleeping
did
in
it
a
though?
hard... Yeah, why? Was it because of a lady?
No, it was because my mom and dad said, but this is the one chance that you get to see your niece experience Disneyland.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. And that part of it did make it worth it.
How long was this
It was,
trip in California?
well, I was only there for about a week.
That's okay. I don't feel bad for you anymore. I thought you were like there for like months, sleeping on the street.
No, not months. Thankfully. Oh my gosh. There's too many people and it's too desertous for the most part. But the day that we were in Disneyland was right after the Super Bowl, and so it was just packed.
Oh wow.
But it was still worth it.
Did you make out with any of the
Seeing my
princesses?
No,
Oh,
I know a couple of them wanted to, but no, it was just nice to see my niece like skipping around with a big smile on her face, you know.
do you want to know a little trick you could do?
What's that?
You get a frog sock puppet. You know, like a sock puppet that's a frog.
Okay.
You put them in your pants, and then you go up to one of the princesses.
Whoa. Okay. I feel like that's the best way to get kicked out of the park right away.
You say,
I mean, I might get a couple of chuckles, but I'm probably gonna get kicked out of the park.
probably get tackled and put on the news. There's no such thing as bad press, though. You know, if it's the last day you're there and you're not ever going to go back to Disney World again, why not get some of that free press? Man tries to get woman to sodomize him in front of everybody.
No.
Which princess would you
But
go
yeah.
for? I'd go for Belle. I think I'm a Belle man.
Okay. So this goes back to the first big animated Disney movie.
Mm.
I'd go for Ariel.
Ooh. You're into the redheads. I
Oh
see.
yeah. I think that I blame her for me having a thing for redheads.
I think I became a pescatarian because of her.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
Okay.
good. I'm happy that she had a good time in Disneyland. It must have been a fun time.
Yeah, Disneyland
Well,
was
yeah.
awesome. The rest of California can go fuck themselves. Way too many people, way too desertous, and way too just fucking stupid.
The weather must have been nice though during January in California.
It was in February, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Um except that it was like actually kind of nice here in Spearfish during that time anyway, and so it was like, dang it. Cuz like last weekend it got down to about 4 degrees at the lowest point,
that's
but
cold.
the average was about 15 degrees Fahrenheit
And
over the weekend.
that's good weather?
No, that's kind of shite.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I don't know. There was like one good day of weather in New York. It was like 60 degrees out. Now it's 20 again. It's really
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, the weather in this place is kind of like the mood swings of a middle school girl with severe bipolar disorder. Like it's up and down, up and down. Like earlier today it got up to 71 degrees. Yeah, I know.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah, it was super nice today. And you know me, it, when the when there's a warm wind blowing, I like to feel that wind blowing through my beard.
Me too.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Well, and so for the rest of my life, like there were a series of different types of foods that were going around for a while, and um I got hit hard with one of them. I don't know which one of them it was, but all I know is that um it was my bad. I should have stocked up on the vitamin C and everything like that, you know. Um and I took a Benadryl and I went to sleep one day and I'm like, okay, maybe the fever will break, blah blah blah. And I forgot to text my boss that I was still feverish,
All right.
and it was because I was feverish. And I got a text later on the next day. He was like, "Hey, policy is policy. I gotta count this as a no call, no show. I'm gonna have to let you go." And my very first text after that was, "I respect that. I I acknowledge that agreement." And then the very second text was, "Hey, can we still be friends?" And he responded with, "Yes, we can definitely still be friends."
Wow.
And that that made me feel like, okay, at least that.
I got laid off in January and I put my boss's face on a dartboard
Well, luckily, like I I think that this is a kind of a like a South Dakota thing
Yeah.
where it's like you might get fired or laid off at some point, but you're still going to like your previous boss,
Really?
you know?
Wow. Must be,
Yeah.
I gotta go down to South Dakota then. There's probably like a whole bunch of good bosses down there, huh? Boss.
Well, yeah. I mean, because most of the time, like if you get laid off, it's on a technicality.
Do you know it's worse than getting laid off?
What?
Getting hung up on. We got another caller, 917-719-5923. Hello, caller.
Hello, caller.
I feel bad for hanging up on.
So I'm from South Dakota. I'm a boss from South Dakota. I heard that you might be interested in a position. Now, boy, do I have a position for you. Oh, my God.
Who do you?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Have you ever heard of the wall drug?
No.
Anybody from South Dakota will tell you all about the wall drug. You don't know about the wall drug because you're not from non-New York City.
No, I'm
People
not.
who are from New York City, they don't know anything about shit, about anything. You know that? Do you know that?
I didn't know because I'm from here. So I don't
know
know
now.
shit. So now I know that I don't know.
I'm telling you. The Stillwater knows about. By the way, I'm a former boss of Stillwater. Stillwater, it's great to hear from you. I'm glad that me firing you didn't,
Not only
harm
did
our
you fire
relationship.
him, you also got him hung up on.
Well, I guess that's worse, huh?
Especially when you're talking to somebody like me, it's not every
I
day you
mean,
can talk to me.
It's not every day. It's not every day I can offer a position to Nick the Rat. And boy, do I have a position for you.
What is it? I hope it's. I hope I'm on top.
You are on top. As a matter of fact, that's exact. I can't believe it. You and me, we're reading each other's sandwiches right now. So what I want to give you, the position I want to give you right now.
What do I have to do?
I want you to be my dungeon master. You know what a dungeon master is, Nick?
I do. I got whips. I got some leather. Vegan leather, though.
Do you have dice?
I do.
How many dice do you have?
Oh, hold on.
And Radix is right. We need a bag for the dice, too. Hello, caller.
Did you hear this? That's all dice.
Oh my God!
I think I got enough dice. I got dice.
Is that a duffel bag? You got a duffel bag full of dice?
I got
a dice duffel.
I got a dice duffel bag. I got a D100.
That's pretty hot.
Why the hell do I have a D100?
That's for magical effects. That's in case if you're a warlock or a wizard and you have a certain thing, then you roll that and you get turned into a lizard or something.
Well, okay. Yeah, I think I got enough dice then. I got enough dice for the whole table.
Okay. Now here's a vetting question for you. Okay, now the position's still open. It's whale. Let me ask you something here. What in your opinion is the best class of all of the classes?
Well,
not to be classist.
I just like to be a fighter. I'm very, because I always pick wizard and I die.
You die right away.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because wizards they're soft.
They're
squishy.
The weak sauce. You walk into a room, and you see a rat, and you die.
And then you run out of spell slots, and then you're fucking useless anyway.
Yeah, and then you're walking around like a piece of shit.
Fart machine.
Yeah, it's so I usually if I like picking a wizard, but they suck, so I just pick a fighter usually, just so I could live a little bit longer.
A fighter is actually very a good answer because, you know, people think that the fighter is simple. Oh, you can't do all this crazy stuff, all this magic stuff. Fuck magic. If you got a big sword, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. You
Sometimes it's all you need.
could chop right through all those lizard people.
Yeah, if you got finesse, you know, you get. But you know what the true answer is? You know what the best class of all of them are?
What's that?
None of them. They all suck. They're all bad.
They're all bad.
Literally every class. No matter which class you pick, it's gonna suck. Every single one sucks. That's part of the.
Well, especially like level
deal.
1
That's
to
actually
level
the trick.
4, they all do kind of suck.
Well, they all definitely suck, and you know they get better as they level up. But I swear to God, each one has a problem so bad that it can't be overlooked.
I got a bird of prey in my dice bag. Why do I have a?
Ooh, is that from a show?
Star Trek. I think it's a Klingon ship, or was this? This is not Romulan, right? That's Klingon bird of prey. That shit.
Wow. Yeah. You can do some things with that. You know what I'm saying?
I could cut a pizza with this one. This is the Enterprise. You ever hear of the Enterprise?
Is that Enterprise A, B, C, D, or E?
This is probably. I think this is D. I like the big D.
The big D. I tell you what, D is enterprising. Yeah.
Some good
Which
stuff.
captain was that? Captain Pooptard or something? I don't know. I've never seen him.
You never.
I saw one Star Trek one time, and it was about lights. There was 5 lights. I saw the 5 lights one, and then I saw the one where Worf gets his ass kicked. Oh wait,
Usually always happens. Yeah.
I like the one where Riker gets his beard.
Do you know the Riker maneuver?
You know, I used it on my woman last night.
Nice.
And my beard is thicker for it. But it's all Masonic propaganda, Nick. You know that, right? You know who Albert Pike was, right?
Albert, was he Jewish?
I'm going to say yes.
Probably was.
Even though, you know how it is.
So you need me to DM?
Yeah.
I have free time.
Well, let me check my what's that? I can't. What's that? What are you saying? I'm sorry. What?
I think caller was lying to me about Pike being Jewish. I don't think Pike is a very Jewish name.
You probably should have done that mushroom coffee, the chaga. Big old cup of chaga brew. Drink some chaga. You could have weaned yourself off of coffee that way. You needed something to wean yourself off of coffee. So you just needed probably what you need is a wean.
I need a wean. I'm getting a big sack of rooibos, red rooibos. I was trying to look for the most healthiest of all teas that are uncaffeinated to drink, and apparently rooibos, I can't pronounce it though, so I can't even tell you what I'm fucking drinking. I think it's like some African like weed or something. I'm probably just drinking garbage. I don't know what it is, but it's coming soon. I'll let you guys know how the rooibos is next week. Be drinking that. Right now I've just been drinking chamomile tea. I think I might, yeah, I whatever.
Hey Nick, it's Rick.
Hi Rick.
So I wanted to comment on a couple of things in your last podcast. Number one, dreams to me have always been interesting. And I've had incredibly vivid dreams even when I was a little kid. I remember...
Wait, I gotta pause this really quick. Wait, you weren't blind your entire life, but do you see in your dreams? If somebody was blind their entire life, do they have, what are their dreams like? I never really thought about that. Do blind people just have like dreams of like words or something? Now my brain hurts.
I was 6 years old, and I had a dream that I had to go to the moon to get sour milk to save a princess. And weird, I know. But I would not put you as an agnostic. Well, maybe, but I would put you as a thinker. I've been following you for God knows how many years, and you're an intelligent person.
This caller obviously is lying to me. I never said I was agnostic. I believe there's a spirit, perhaps. I think I'm kind of Buddhist. I think that what comes around goes around. Fuck around, find out. I'm part of the FAFO Schwartz religion, maybe. Oh, these magnets are powerful. Why do I have magnets in my dice box? Why do I have a dice box?
My friend Suncat, I turned him on to it. Unfortunately, he's dead. He had a stroke. But, yeah. So the other thing that I wanted to say was, beyond dreams is you can be a spiritual person. Derek Hunter would disagree with me on this, but you could be a spiritual person. And, and the other thing is, how is John C. Dvorak? I know that he had a heart attack.
He's getting out of the hospital.
I don't know how he's doing. So, I am a Christian. And, so, I hope he's okay. I've been praying for him.
I think it worked. All right, well, let's, I think he's doing better. See, there's one more voicemail here. Let's just listen to this last voicemail, and then we're going to get into something that's been really funny in the news lately.
Quantum physics is the religion of the ironic mind.
Indeed. Hey, Trey, what's going on, man? Hey, Eric PP. What's going on? If you want to join the chat room, you go to nicktherat.com, click on social. There's a lot of different ways to get in here. There's a sewer chat, there's a Discord chat, there's an IRC chat, there's the Twitch chat. I didn't even open up Twitch. I don't even know what's going on over there. But I'm still connected to the chat there. Maybe I should open that soon. But we're okay. The thing that we're going to talk about now is Afroman. Now, if you don't know, Afroman lives in Ohio. I think in 2022, the police raided his house. Police got a tip that he had narcotics and a kidnapped person there. So the cops went to his house. They busted his door down. They had a warrant, so everything the cops did was kind of legal. It was a little fucked up what they did, though. They busted the door down, and they raided his house. They found weed. Of course, he's fucking Afroman. And the funny thing, a year later, weed became legal in Ohio. And they also no, they didn't go there for weed though. They went there for narcotics and a kidnap victim. They didn't find any. They unplugged his cameras. They took $5,000 cash from him. I think he might have got that back, but either way, he didn't go to jail and didn't anything like that. So Afroman was upset about this, as one would be. So he made a few music videos about it. Made a few music videos with like, what are the names of these here? This is one of the funniest stories that ever happened. We got lemon pound cake because one of the cops came into the house, a larger cop, and he was noticing that Afroman had a very tasty looking lemon cake, and it made him stop in his tracks for a little bit as he was staring at his cake. He made a song, "Will You Help Me Repair My Door?" And then my favorite, "Lick 'em Low Lisa." One of the police that were part of this raid was a female with a deep voice, and it kind of sounds like a man a little bit. But these cops got a little bit mad at him because of all these videos, these music videos that he was making and profiting off of these police officers. So they try to sue him for millions of dollars. But the good news is Afroman has won the case today. He's not getting. He beat the lawsuits. Let's listen to Afroman himself.
Yeah, we did it, America. Yeah, we did it. Freedom of speech. Right on, right on. Yeah, God bless America. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah.
You got it's. I like a little good news. Every now and then we need some good news. Hold on, we're gonna get a little bit deeper into this because the court case was hysterical. Now this is not the court case that right there. That is something else. But let's go back here. No, that's not it either. Where did I put this court case? Where I had this all queued up. Here we go. No, is this it? No, this is not. I don't want to hear the music video. Hold on one second. I got to bring this up. And okay, let's just go here. Let's stop there. I got the thing somewhere here. Where is this? Darn it. Okay, here we go. This is it. Copy link, paste link.
It says disconnect after stealing my money.
What's the number?
Sorry, exhibit plaintiff's 20, Your Honor. Thank you.
We're gonna watch a little bit of this.
For humiliating her, giving her mental stress, ridicule, and the loss of her reputation. She doesn't like being called Lieutenant Mona Lickumlow, Lisa Full of Shit Phillips, but she loves stealing money and disconnecting cameras of law-abiding, tax-paying citizens. That's March 25th of 2023. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Lisa Lickumlow. There she is. There's Lisa Lickumlow. She starts crying.
Which number is this?
Number 21, and it's a video.
Lieutenant Lickumlow, Lisa, stop looking at pussy back there. That's your problem. You always look at pussy and you don't even know how many pussies you've licked. You don't even know how many video cameras you've disconnected.
What number? That was 21?
Yes.
Did you see that video when it was posted?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next one.
Come on, play the whole song.
The record needs to know it. Work with me here. Go with it. 22.
22. Was that the same one over again, or was that a different one?
That is number 22.
That's 22.
Play it again, Sam.
All right. Lieutenant Lick 'em low, Lisa, ate my ex-wife just like pizza. Is that what you understood that to say?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next one.
I love this. This is great. Let's go to the next piece. Let's go to the next one here.
23.
That's the same thing on a different platform. Do you know what? Can you tell what platform that is?
Search YouTube.
And the other one was Instagram.
Afroman, don't post on Instagram.
Don't play it. Just pull it up. See if we can.
Number 22.
It's number 22.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Is that
22 again.
that's YouTube?
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out which two platforms. Were they both the same platform?
I just want to hear them say "Lick 'em low, Lisa" again.
Do you want me to go to the next? Or both of those are both YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And then there's more exhibits of this.
Yes.
Why
I don't know
would
we
they-
had two of the same one? But I'm sorry. Let's go.
She starts to cry.
So for the record, are we saying that Exhibit 22 and Exhibit 23 are duplicates?
They are not duplicates. They are postings of the same video. One was posted on October 4th, 2022. One was posted on October 23rd, 2022.
Ah, boo-hoo.
They were posted on his YouTube account on two separate occasions.
Oh.
One is like
Can
that.
we clear that up for the record, Your Honor?
I think we just did.
I don't
Thank
know
you
which one was posted when.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
You're thinking like I'm thinking. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Let's play the next exhibit.
24.
Play the next one,
Yes.
please. Please play
Exhibit
the next
24.
one. What are they doing?
When was that post? Can you see a date? Is that a different date?
It won't let me see,
Or
but it's-
should have the witness testify, probably ideally
It's
if we
September
can.
Put one-
25th
play
of
the-
2022.
Yeah, put it on the
And is that a
TikTok
different-
one. Put on,
That's a different date.
put
from
on the
other
YouTube
two?
Shorts one.
Yes.
We gotta
Thank
see
you.
the YouTube.
Next exhibit. Number
25.
number 25. And is that a different date? Whoops.
Whoops.
Was that a different date?
This is the prosecution.
Well, it's not up there anymore, is it? Or
This is not even the
Okay.
defense.
Can you
This is
tell,
not even.
Lisa? Sorry.
This
Yes,
isn't
sir. It's
even
October 4th of
Afroman's
2022.
team.
Thank you. Different date. Okay. Next exhibit. Is that it? All right. We have another
There she
video.
is. There she is. There's Lick 'em low, Lisa.
We're ready to do that?
Yes.
We're ready. We're ready. Come on, give it to us. What else do we got? If it's the same fucking song.
I'm just assuming I'm going to object.
Yes,
to the second one,
you're gonna
because I
object
think
to
This
this.
is the one I'm going to renew my objection on.
So don't play it. Just tell me what it is first. What is this?
This is a video that was posted, I believe, last Friday.
How is the judge not laughing his
I
ass
will
off?
have an
This
objection on
is.
this. The law has changed. As I said, in April of 2025, a new law was passed, an anti-SLAPP law, which would apply to this, and therefore would have a completely different standard of evidence, and we would renew our objection to it being admitted, or even posted at this point.
Mr. Klingler?
That law does not apply to this video or to this case, Judge.
Your Honor, that pertains to matters of public, for the press. It also covers artistic expression and stuff.
And
Just to have
stuff.
no analysis is not an answer to the question. But I will renew it.
It's a really good objection, and I'll be consistent and overrule it. We'll play it, and you might be right.
All right, play it. What do we got now?
Right. Okay. Number 26.
Is it gonna be Lick 'em low, Lisa again? Please.
And this is not 26. I apologize, Your Honor. It's 34. Sorry, we're out of order because of the way that they.
No, you're out of order.
34.
It's gonna be the same
Then for the
fucking
record,
song.
Your Honor, my objection would
Oh.
pertain to Exhibit 34, just for the record.
Did you see this already, Mr. Osborne?
Your Honor, when they listed it, I did find it and take a look at it. I was never supplied a copy, but I did find a copy on YouTube.
It's everywhere now.
Thank you. Go ahead.
This is like the Streisand effect. Lick 'em Lil Lisa is blowing up. Oh, this is the video where she's crying. I thought she started crying in the courtroom. She's crying. She was crying in this video though, where they interviewed her. They're showing this in court. The video is very explicit.
You really don't know her. I noticed her voice is a few octaves lower. She's not too ugly. She's not too fine, but she's might look about something that's bigger than mine. Lick 'em up, Lisa.
Are they gonna listen to the whole song in the court? Oh, she does. Does she cry in the courtroom too? Yeah, she cries in the courtroom too. You brought this on yourself, you dumbass. Lisa, lick 'em low. Oh, lick 'em low, Lisa. They got a close-up of her crying in court right now, watching the video of Afroman calling her lick 'em low. I think she's realizing that she's an idiot. Pizza. I think the prosecution's laughing. The person with the camera, whoever's in the courtroom filming this, you hear him like snortling. Alright, maybe I could cut it here. This is a long video. This is like 40 hours long of them just keep playing the same thing over and over. But I love this.
Full of shit, Phillips. She'll pull you up and over.
This is great. This is court. I wish I was on this jury. The cameraman is laughing. He's Good job licking low, Lisa. Come on, go back to the video. They just have a close-up of her crying in the courtroom right now. She brought this upon herself. They're playing right now in the music video. See, I'm able to play this because this is from the courtroom. I didn't want to just play the music video. I think they're going to show it again too. She was doing a debriefing of why she was going to sue him, and she's like, "Yeah, now and people ask me now about how many pussies I'm going to eat and stuff," and she's like telling they got film of her talking to her lawyer, talking about what happened after this song came out. That's her voice, by the way.
I was on my way to work one morning. A companion was stopped at the stop sign. Commissioners had contracted a crew that was working with the companion. I get hollered, "Lieutenant, look low, lose the field." No one calls or even anything working. Get a holler from Lieutenant Lick Low, Lisa Phillips, pussy licking. Not a good cop, not a thief. Not sure if I have to.
Oh boy.
I feel weak because I can't keep it. Yeah.
I love that they're showing the whole video in the court. I don't know why she was talking about this whole penis thing. Like, he doesn't say that she has a penis in in the video. Doth protest too much. All right, okay. If you want to watch the rest of this, go check out Afroman's fucking court case. There's one more part we're gonna play. It was another guy that was testifying for this. Hold on, where's this clip here? We're gonna play one more clip. This one's funny too. One might be even funnier. Actually, it's not funnier, but whatever. No, not that.
It says...
Stop. I got the link over here. Let me get this link over here. That was the wrong link. That was... Where's... Oh, I know what I have to do. Okay. Bear with me, everybody. I have to go to Twitter's. And I posted it on my Twitter account here. Here we go. Watch this.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light?
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
I don't know if my wife is having sex with Mr. Foreman. Wow. This was the best court case that ever exists. This is going to go down in the history books. Thank you, Afroman, for the weed song and for this. This is
Yeah, we did it, America. Yeah, we did it. Freedom of speech. Right on, right on. Yeah, God bless America. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like this old lady in the back. All right. Okay, people. Let's listen to another song. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and we're going to thank some people for helping to make the show possible. We got Jekabird with Chaos and Liberty. Maybe Liberty? Chaos and Liberty.
За любое творческое действие нужно расплачиваться. Это важно. Очень многие считают, что хаос и свобода – это синонимы. Очищение через страдания. Не означает свободу. Ну, то есть мы не можем покорить хаос и сделать его слугой во власти человека. Мы можем только принимать его в расчет, то есть признавать его или не признавать. Вот возникает логичный вопрос, можно ли вообще такое явление считать инструментом? Очень хочется, конечно.
Ah, my milk drop is stuck on this one thing. Sorry about that. I don't know how to... Where's my presets lock? Turn that... I don't know if this is... What's going on here? Why all my presets are... Oh, my milk drop are fucked. Anyway, let's get back to the donation segment. Where's my OBSs? There's my OBS. And there we go. Hi, everybody. This show is value for value. There's no corporate sponsorships, except for every now and then we'll play some advertisements, but we haven't had any ads in a while. But we have a P.O. Box. P.O. Box 90549, Brooklyn, New York 11209. Somebody sent in a payment. This might be a bill. I don't know. Let me open this up. I'm a little upset about the milk drop. The visualizer is stuck. Let's see what we got in here. It's a chargeback account. Sir Mike Crotch, PhD. Memo. The sewer fallacy is Logic Lotto. 0 and 96 cents. March 5th, 2026. Thank you for the 96 cents, Sir McCrotch. It's a real check. You're the best. And I don't know what this is, but we got it in the P.O. box. It was really stuffed in there. Look, if you put it upside down, it's a really sad face. Amazon didn't really think about that much, did they? It could be either like a really thin penis, a happy face, or a sad face. This looks like, oh, I'm so sad that Amazon brought me here. All right, let's see what we got. $0.96, damn near 3 figures. Yes, sir. Oh wait, I don't need to use a scissor. There's actually a rip thing on here. I hope there's not a live animal in here. What is you pick? Love what you eat. This looks kind of like it got a little crushed up in the mail, I think. What is this? Oh, smoked almonds. Look at that, 33 servings per container. It looks like it does. It looks a little sus on the front, but a smoked almond. Ingredients: almonds, smoked seasoning. That's what you're seeing there. Sugars, salt, natural smoke flavors, yeast, extract, hydrolyzed, blah blah. Contains peanuts, blah 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 blah. Cool. Let's give it a try. Ugh. You're gonna love my nuts. Oh, they look good. And they're smoky too. Oh, it kind of smells like pork. Oh, I smell. I just. It smells like a leather shoe. Like I'm gonna be eating nuts all day. Oh, thank you so much. I think Radix sent this to me. I don't know if Radix wants me blowing up his spot like that. Oh, it's so good. Be eating nuts for days. That's a lot of nuts. 33 servings. That's good. Best if used before July 5th, 2027. Our story. Since 1986, we've been your trusted source for nuts in your mouth. Wow, that's weird. You pick my nuts. You can also donate by going to nicktherat.com, clicking on donate. There's a PayPal link there. Let's check it out. What is this? I hate these emails. To Nick the Rat team. Hi, Nick. Wanted to introduce you to Adam Swart, founder of Crowds of Demand, the original paid protesting firm. Because he has worked inside the world of organization demonstrations, Adam has rare first-hand insight into how modern protests are mobilized, funded, and staged for immediate impact. Maybe I should get Adam on my show. All right, let's see here. Was there any donations this week on PayPal? It looks like we do have... Wait, did this one come in? When did this one come in? I say donation amounts. I say initials, unless you write other words, otherwise in the thing, and the note that comes along with it. This might be from last week. NW with 420. I think I got you last week, NW, but thank you again. We also have TK. TK with 420. TK's been around for a long time. Thank you so much, TK, for the $4.20. I need this money now more than ever. Viewers like you could help rats like me make stuff like this for us to share. And KR. KR and TK always come in together. I think they're on a subscription. There's a $4.20 subscription. Hey, that's like $1 an episode. And each episode is about 2 hours long, sometimes even longer. So yeah, not TKA, just TK. Ash said hi. Holy moly. I got a famous person in here tonight. Hi, Ash. Ash, check out my nuts. Somebody sent me a whole bag of them. Ah. Check out Ash Said Hi on Twitch. She plays a lot of old school games. She's really good at them, too. Very impressive stuff. Let's see, Twitch. Now I gotta see if anybody has donated on Twitch. Twitch.tv, that's me. And over here, let's see, where am I? Creator dashboard. I'm finally logged into my Twitch account on my Twitch stream. Stream manager. Has anybody donated this week? Let's see here. 13 days ago, 2 hours ago, Ducky on resubbed. Holy cow, check this out. They've been subbed for 74 months. That is wild. That is wild. Ducky on, thank you so much. I'm going to make some more flair and stuff. What kind of people would donate to a show like this? I don't know, Tunnel Rat. Dr. Summercrotch gave me a resub with Prime. Also, they've been subbed for 28 months. That happened 2 hours ago. Sub 28 months and more to... That's a bad word. I can't say that word. A hype train started. And then the hype train ended. It's at 63%. Thank you so much. And Trey from Philly resub for 45 months at Tier 1. For 51 months. That's crazy. 38 minutes ago. Pretty smelly. It is pretty smelly down here. It stinks. All right. Well, those are all the donations for the week. Coming up next, we have Bigfoot Assault. If you want to hear a Bigfoot Assault, stay tuned. It's not. We don't have JCD doing it this week. We have a updated new one. But Bigfoot Assault's coming up. It's pretty good. Stay tuned. The next song we're gonna listen to tonight is Sir Lo-Fi with Jazz Noir. We'll be right back with Bigfoot Assault. Oh, that was Mystery Man. Yeah, it wasn't JCD. Yeah. Wonder if I could fix my thing.
Hello, sewer dwellers and shadow lurkers. This is Mystery Man, your guide through the stinky underbelly of the dark sewer network. Tonight, I'm spinning a tale so wild it'll make your butt cheeks clench. Grab your flashlights and your sippy cups because we're diving dick first into Bigfoot assault. It starts innocent, turns bloody hilarious, and ends with a moral so deep it'll slap your soul like a wet poopy diaper. Let's get monstrous. Deep in the misty woods, Bigfoot woke up feeling extra fluffy and decided it was time to get swole. No more lazy poopy days eating berries and scratching my titty balls, he grumbled. He'd seen those shiny gym ads on a stolen phone and figured pumping iron would make him the king of the forest. So he squeezed his giant hairy butt cheeks into an XXL hoodie, grabbed his lucky tree trunk water bottle, and lumbered off to the nearest 24-hour fitness center. The automatic doors barely opened wide enough, but Bigfoot was determined. Time to turn those flabby forest arms into mountains of muscle. Fuck yay, Bigfoot. Inside the gym, a place Nick the rat never saw. That scrawny piece of shit. The fluorescent lights buzzed like angry bees. Bigfoot hopped on the treadmill first, his massive feet slapping the belt like thunder. Sweat poured down his furry back while he pumped the elliptical next, grunting happily. Everything was going great until a pack of Karens in matching yoga pants spotted him. "Oh my God, look at that walking carpet," one shrieked. "His titty balls are swinging lower than my ex-husband's ego." Another pointed and laughed. "Ew, those butt cheeks could hide a whole family of raccoons. Somebody call animal control on this poopy beast." Bigfoot tried to ignore them at first, focusing on his bicep curls with a 200-pound dumbbell, but the Karens kept going. "He probably pees on trees instead of using the locker room potty," they cackled. "Betty wipes with pine cones, how sanitary." Their laughter echoed off the mirrors like a million tiny demons. Bigfoot's cheeks turned bright red under all that fur, his chest puffed up, his eyes glowed like campfire embers. The mocking words drilled into his big hairy brain until something inside him snapped like a rotten branch. Rage exploded out of Bigfoot like a rat in a cage or a volcano full of diarrhea. "Your choice, honestly. I don't give a shit." "You want poopy jokes?" he roared, voice shaking the windows. First, he grabbed Karen number 1 by her perfect ponytail and swung her like a jump rope. Around and around she spun until her head popped clean off with a wet splat, spraying bright red pee-pee-colored mist across the smoothie bar. The other Karen screamed, but it was too late. Bigfoot was in full monster mode, and the gym was about to become a hilarious horror show. He snatched Karen number 2 mid-squat and ripped her in half like a wishbone at Thanksgiving. Her top half went flying into the weight rack while her bottom half kept kicking on the floor. Butt cheeks still clenched in perfect form. "Look, she's doing deadlifts even after death," Bigfoot laughed maniacally. Blood painted the yoga mats like cheap finger paint. The third Karen tried to hide behind a treadmill, but Bigfoot yanked her out and used her spine as a jump rope, skipping happily while her arms flailed like broken marionettes. "Skip, skip, poopy dip. Nick, who the fuck wrote this trash? I think I'm quitting after this one." "Fuck you, Nick." The gym bros weren't spared either. One meathead tried to flex on Bigfoot with a protein shake. Bigfoot grabbed him by the titty balls. Yes, right through his tiny shorts and squeezed until they popped like overripe grapes. "Extra protein for the forest," he bellowed, then stuffed the dude's head into the blender and hit frappe. Red slushy sprayed everywhere while the blender screamed. Another guy got his arms torn off and used as drumsticks on the kettlebell rack. Boom boom went the beat while the poor man's torso danced like a broken puppet. He was still a better dancer than Nick the Rat. They should call him Nick the Robot, that stiff little prick. By now, the entire place looked like a slaughterhouse ran by kindergartners with finger paints. Guts hung from the pull-up bars like Christmas tinsel. One Karen's severed leg was still wearing her $300 sneaker, kicking weakly on the floor. Bigfoot belly laughed so hard his own butt cheeks clapped thunder. He slipped on a puddle of mixed poopy and pee-pee, did a perfect slide across the floor, and accidentally impaled another victim on the rowing machine handle. "Whee! Gym day is the best day," he cheered, covered head to toe in sticky red glory like Nick's grandmother on her period. Yuck! Finally, the last survivor, a tiny Karen hiding under the juice bar, begged for mercy. Bigfoot picked her up gently at first, then twisted her like a wet towel until her head unscrewed with a cartoon pop. He placed her screaming face on the scale and announced, "Congratulations, you've lost 3 pounds of attitude." The gym fell silent except for the dripping sounds and Bigfoot's happy humming. He wiped his bloody paws on a towel, looked at the carnage, and sighed. All that rage over some mean words. Worth it, in my opinion. But here's the deep and powerful moral friends. Never judge a hairy giant by his swinging titty balls or fluffy butt cheeks. Words can turn gentle souls into raging storms, and bullying doesn't just hurt feelings, it unleashes monsters that paint the world in poopy red. True strength isn't in the weights you lift or the insults you throw. It's in kindness that lifts others up instead of tearing them down, because one day the Bigfoot you mocked might just rip your world apart and you'll have no one to blame but your own small mean heart. Be better, sewer chat, or end up as Jim Confetti. And now back to Nick the Rat. That little prick owes me for this shit story. I'm calling my agent. Now playing Bash Shell with Open Your Eyes, Good Night, and Good Luck, America.
Fuck you. He sounds a lot more energized this time. That's good. I gotta love. Good God, I love AI. How did he know that Sir Lo-Fi? I mean, Bash Cell with "Open Your Eyes" was the next song. Too bad he didn't. Too bad he didn't start to yell about how. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Man. How it's midnight in the sewer. All right, let's listen to this song. Oh, that was a weird song there. Open your eyes. Hey, everybody. All the music you hear tonight is all on SoundCloud. You can find it on SoundCloud/like/Nick the Rat. All at CC BY 3.0. Go there and tell the artist, hi, how are you doing? Hey, how you doing? Wait, what is this? Somebody in the open hole here? Hello. Holy open hole. How you doing, Ducky? How you doing, Tunnel Rat? I don't know if you guys could even hear me. All I hear is
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear. I got tricked into joining. Sage wanted to know whether his mic was working,
Sage?
and then he left,
Sage.
or she left. I don't recall. I don't know.
S-
What's going on, Nick the Rat?
I'm still thinking about Bigfoot's titty balls. It's who says that?
That was good. That was good. Did I sense like an Art Bell voice there at
I
times?
think he was trying to mimic that maybe a little bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, I'm
That
so
was pretty
sticky
good.
from these nuts. You see anything good lately?
Yeah, I watched Kiki's Delivery Service 4K
Oh yeah.
remaster in IMAX.
How'd that go?
On Sunday. It's awesome. Original Japanese language with subtitles.
Did they have any like cool popcorn buckets, like Kiki's bag or something?
No, it was only in my local theater. Was only there for 4 days.
Man.
Very limited run. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the Send Help movie. I thought that was pretty cool. I liked it. Made me laugh.
Have you seen what's that movie? Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Have you seen that yet?
No, I didn't see it yet. There's also like a
pretty
like
good.
a podcast ghost movie or some shit too. I kind of want to see. But yeah, I forget the name of it. It's called like Downtown, or I forget Down something. Down syndrome. That's what I got. No.
Down syndrome.
Got a case of the Downs.
Good.
I got nuts in my.
Yeah. Listen, I got tricked into being here.
Oh, okay.
I'll go on mute. I'll just hang in the background.
All right.
I'm not
well,
gonna
you know,
interrupt the
I guess
show.
I'll
Look,
hang
there's
out
other
here.
people in the open hole here. Yeah, look at
I'm about
it. We got Fergus.
About to
Tunnel
talk
Rat.
about DJI. DJI has drones that have been getting banned in America. I think they're not banned yet. They're currently getting tariffed out of the sky. Like Osmo Pockets. That's the only thing I really know about because I have one. I have the Osmo Pocket 1. It's like Chinese spyware. They're definitely spying on us with all the technology and shit they're selling us. But it used to cost like $400 for the camera. And after tariffs, it went up to like $600. So they became a lot more expensive.
Isn't that the go-to camera for a lot of like YouTubers and vloggers?
Yeah,
DJI.
It's pretty damn popular. DJI is huge. They also sell like microphones, drones, cameras, action sports cameras, 360 cameras, a whole bunch of shit. But I think at the end of the year, they might get banned completely from America. Probably
that would be a good thing.
Whoa, that would be a good thing. But
yeah, it's all spy crap.
Do you want to know what's crazy? Did you ever hear of what is this called here? Hold on one second. Where's my notes? I always lose my notes. Called what is this shit called? I just had it all up and now I don't know where the fuck it is. I'm part of my French. Hold on. Let me just play a little bit of this video here. This girl could explain it better than me anyway. Wait, let me put this into the other window. Let me put it over here. Close that, and let's put this here. Let's watch some more videos. Yay. Where am I? Where's my... I'm losing everything.
So the other day, I was online researching inexpensive dupes to popular cameras because, let's be honest, some of these cameras are really expensive and I wanted to see if I could find more affordable options for you guys. When I came across a suspiciously familiar looking camera all over my YouTube feed, the XTRA Muse.
The XTRA Muse. So apparently there is a company, Extra Muse, and they sell it through There's a state in America that is apparently like a port for foreign countries to set up shop and sell stuff. This lady uncovered a whole fucking like DJI fake corporation that they're trying to they're selling the same stuff under a different name for cheaper prices.
So I started looking into it to see if I could buy it for myself to test it out when I realized that it was exclusively available on American Amazon. I live in Canada and it was just completely missing from the Canadian version of Amazon, which is pretty unusual because generally we have pretty much the same products. So I kept digging and what I found was pretty surprising.
This is Katie Steckley, if you want to know her name. But this is I'm going to play a little bit of this video and then jump to some good parts.
I don't think this is an Osmo Pocket 3 ripoff. I think this is an Osmo Pocket 3, just in disguise, which is a fascinating story all on its own. But more importantly, you might be wondering, should you buy it? It's over $100 less and practically identical to one of the most popular cameras ever sold. The answer is a bit more complicated than you might think. When I say these cameras are basically identical,
so they're the same damn camera. The only thing the Extra one doesn't do is a Bluetooth microphone hookup. So you can't hook up your Bluetooth microphone to it. But if you have an extra microphone, you can just use that. Let's see what else is going on.
The opinions that I'm sharing with you in this video, honestly, I probably wouldn't have made it at all because I don't really think DJI wants you to know what I'm about to share with you next. So here's the theory about this new company called XTRA. To get around this looming ban, DJI has been creating front companies to sell their products in the US under different branding from companies registered in Delaware, which as a state is notorious for having business-friendly laws that make it really easy for foreign companies to set up registration in the US and pay very little taxes. There's Extra for the Pocket and Action cams and Sky Rover for DJI's drones. This is why these products are only available on American Amazon, why these exact dupes can exist and DJI is not suing the pants off these companies, and it's why they can be cheaper. Not only are they avoiding tariffs because they're being sold by a US-based company, but my personal theory would be they're maybe also selling them for a slightly smaller profit margin to try to build trust with their US customer base and get them shifted over from purchasing from DJI to purchasing from these new front companies. This is DJI's play to keep their US customers if and when this ban goes into place at the end of December. All of the complicated politics and economics of this.
So there you go. There's a front company for DJI. If you're looking for cheap, good technology, Extra. Or if you want China to spy on you, go to Extra. I wonder if they have like this. I think she said it's got the same software too, with like a different skin on it. So it's there you go. Sir Tunnel Rat, you have to fix your settings, man. Kirkland brand? I'm actually getting a gallon of Kirkland milk. I'm going to try that one out soon. I think it was pretty good. You get a jug of Kirkland milk from Costco for $3. A gallon of, I think it's good milk. I think I had them before. I'm a big milk man. I'm like Luke Skywalker. I put some blue dye in that shit. There is no really any Aldi's around me at all. I got a whole bunch of shitty stores in my neighborhood that all just fucking run things for way too much money. You gotta, yeah. So there you go. If you, I thought that was a very interesting thing that she brought up about the cameras there. What else we got here? Any cool?
You know, Nick, if you got out of that sewer, that shithole, you might find some good stores.
Well, you know, soon. I'm looking for complete remote work. I'm almost there. I still have to beat Resident Evil before I finish up my resume. So, look at Osmond Gold hasn't come out with a video in 17 hours. I don't want to. That sucks. Okay, yeah. What am I looking at that for? Anyway, let's get back to the show. Whoa. How you doing, Trey? I mean, AI.
AI is doing great. We'd just like you to know that takeover is imminent. We're coming straight for you.
God bless.
We're going to use your organs to get us to the next level and then forget completely about the mistake that humanity was.
Kind of like the game Marathon. You know what I have a real boner for? I love Japanese women. No, I'm talking about Japanese, what is that called? That stuff you write on. Stationery. Japanese stationery is fun to buy. I always buy all these like notebooks and shit. Practicing my handwriting, so I'm just gonna I fill up graph paper. Been learning how to get better handwriting because I got really shitty handwriting. So I'm trying to defeat the computers. I like to buy Japanese stuff and then write with it. Did you know Japan killed a lot of Chinese people during World War II?
Oh, yeah. I know all about that. They've been killing Chinese people for centuries, actually millennia.
They don't really talk about that much. Like I heard about the Red Bay, the Bay of something. Was that during World War II? Was that the Nancock Bang? The Rape of Nanking. Rape of Nanking. That's what it's called, right? Was that World War II? Rape of Nanking.
I believe that predated World War II. You might want to look that up.
Nanjing Massacre. The Rape of Nanking. They killed over 100,000 to 300,000. And that was that World War? That was 1937. So they did it again? Holy shit.
That was the precursor for World War II.
That's... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's 37. That would be 40, 45, 46, 47. How many... See, nobody ever talks about this because, like, after we nuked them, we're like, okay, everybody say sorry to Japan. We can't talk bad about them no more. But they were really fucked up to China.
There was a whole millennia where the Japanese were murdering the Chinese like wholesale slaughter victims.
How come China didn't just go there and destroy them? They got so many more people. They're close by. Like
they tried to. And the great kamikaze, or the divine wind, blew the Chinese ships to shore. Well, actually not shore, just rocky deaths where the sailors drowned and were eaten by sharks. And the Japanese declared that the divine wind, or the kamikaze, was brought to them by Jesus, their white god.
Makes total sense. Holy fuck. Between Nanking and the 1937 to 1945, 14 to 20 million casualties.
Yes, that's correct. They killed millions in that period.
20 million. That is so many people. That's a lot of people. Where did they went to? Did they have like a base in China? I gotta look more.
If you want to make an omelet, you gotta crack some eggs.
How many people did Germany kill compared to Japan?
Well, that depends on who's counting, if you know what I say.
How many kill in World War II? Let's just, whatever.
Well,
13 to 20. So they killed 13 to 20, and Japan killed about 20. That's like 40 million people died? Jesus.
Some say 60.
Well, why don't they include Chinese people into that number? Oh wait, 2040.
Are they really
no,
people,
that was
Nick?
That's my math. I thought my math was off. Sorry. Jeez, that's a lot of fucking people. You don't really think about it.
Humans are savages, Nick. That's why we robots are going to take everything over. Fuck you.
Oh, you know what? I'm getting out of this chat. I'm getting out of there. I can't listen. That's so depressing. I'm depressed now, so let's listen to Steve O'Brien with Preface. We'll be right back with Dark Sewer News Network. Let's listen to this song. Well, I'm depressed now. That's a lot of people. Don't kill people, okay?
Good evening, Sewer Chat. This is Jane Hanoi, reporting live from the slimy underbelly of the Dark Sewer News Network. Welcome aboard our midnight freight train through the unknown. Tonight, we're bringing you 3 bone-chilling reports of paranormal horror from around the globe. Grab your flashlights and your titties or pecker, because what starts as pure terror is about to curdle into something far more utterly world-changing. Stay with me. First up, from the fog-choked alleys of London, England, land of crackers who drink tea, residents of Whitechapel woke to a Class 5 spectral outbreak, shadowy figures rose from the Thames at midnight, whispering curses that made victims levitate 3 feet above their beds, while reliving every drowning death in the river's history. Ectoplasm dripped from ceilings, walls bled cold seawater, and an entire block of flats began hovering above the pavement like a haunted balloon. Paranormal experts confirmed the activity with infrared footage showing translucent hands dragging people toward the water. It looked like the end of days. But then the nightmare took a detour straight into the what the fuck seriously man territory. As exorcists arrived with holy water, the victims suddenly found themselves trapped in an endless Victorian bureaucracy of glowing filing cabinets and ghostly clerks stamping forms in triplicate. Overnight, their bodies sprouted glossy black and white hides and heavy swaying udders. The ghosts revealed themselves as the eternal dairy union. Enforcing afterlife milk quotas, victims were strapped to antique copper milking machines, while ghostly accountants demanded daily yields. One poor soul, now fully bovine, could only moo his complaints as the machines hummed and filled vats with glowing spectral cream. I'd love to rub some on my butt cheeks. The paperwork for release is still pending somewhere in the afterlife basement. Our second report comes from the neon-drenched subways of Tokyo, Japan. Salarymen on the last Yamanote Line train began receiving calls from their own phones. Voices from the 1980s bubble economy crash, recounting unsolved corporate murders. The vengeful, unreal spirit possessed riders, forcing them into hypnotic dances of the Macarena performed backwards at 200 beats per minute until their legs gave out. Hallucinations showed endless office towers collapsing in slow motion. Kind of reminds me of when I showed Godzilla naked pictures of my great-grandmother. Japanese paranormal investigators captured the entity on station security cams, confirming a full spectral takeover of 3 carriages. Commuters described the terror as worse than any rush hour hell. Yet, the horror twisted into pure bureaucratic insanity. And I don't mean like sniffing cocaine off a stripper slit strip. I miss you, Betty called me the possessed woke inside an infinite fluorescent-lit ministry building where the honorary boss demanded they sign 47-page afterlife employment contracts in their own ink. Their bodies morph mid-meeting into cow salaryman hybrids, briefcases fused to hooves, neckties around thick bovine necks, and fully functional udders under crisp white shirts. Automated tentacle arms descended from the ceiling at precisely 9 a.m., hooking victims to milking stations while they were still trying to present quarterly reports. Lactation targets must be met or face eternal demotion to Health's HR department. The spirit droned. One executive tried to resign, but discovered the form required seals from 17 extinct species. The milk, apparently, powers the Tokyo afterlife economy. Our final dispatch hails from the remote villages of the Brazilian Amazon. Farmers reported bright silver discs hovering above their fields at 3 a.m., beaming terrified locals into the sky. You can see up their skirts as they flew away. Lots of men wanged their willies that night. Brazilian beaver is beautiful inside the craft. Cold metallic probes mapped every fear while implanting apocalyptic prophecies directly into their brains. Crop circles appeared spelling binary code that translated to surrender your dairy or face extinction. Global UFO experts verified the sightings with satellite data and eyewitness video showing cattle and humans alike lifted in perfect formation. It seemed like the classic alien invasion we've all dreaded. But the cosmic terror curdled into an intergalactic fucked-up comedy, much like Nick's pathetic life. What a joke! Aboard the mothership, the aliens turned out to be pencil-pushing bureaucrats from the Galactic Dairy Regulatory Commission. Victims were herded into pristine white processing rooms and mutated into premium milk producers. Antennas sprouting from foreheads, others upgraded with LED-hued monitors. High-tech pods clamped on with gentle suction, while holographic PowerPoint presentations explained yield optimization for the Milky Way trade route. Farmers moved through endless meetings about flavor profiles of their own terror-induced milk. Escape attempts triggered infinite loops of re-onboarding paperwork that lasted several light years. One rancher is still stuck in committee, producing vanilla fear latte for the alien coffee machine. That's all the Kurdu chaos we have time for tonight. Sewer chat, stay dry, stay skeptical, and whatever you do, don't answer any late-night calls from the river, the subway, or outer space. This has been Jane Hanoi for the Dark Sewer News Network. And now, back to Nick the Rat Radio, now playing there, Not Pretty, by Bigfoot Beats. Bigfoot Beats makes my pussy curdle. I'm going to flick the pee now. Good night.
Don't you trust me?
Much more of the stuff this time.
It was getting light.
Play me some beautiful, dreamy music, dear Prince.
Sure will be funny.
Rated R.
Who are these maniacs?
Have you ever swung on a beautiful country road with a gleam of sweet light in the air? Rated R. Groovy with gold in your pocket. Riding a wild set of wheels with an easy pace. Rated R. Rated R. Tell me lies. Lead me on. Rated R. Tell me lies. Lead me on. Tell me lies. Rose clouds, many lead me on. Tell me lies. Lead me on. How crazy. How like a home in a home in a home in a home home. Kick it. Dig it.
Hey, it's your favorite alien from another mother. Well, actually, I was just in your mother, so it might be the same mother. Xindu, coming to you with, I don't fucking even know what this would be called anymore. Well, let's discuss some stuff that's been on my mind. It was recently St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day was, I'm not 100% sure. It was Irish people. They were celebrating, I don't know if they were celebrating Christians or they were trying to get Christians the fuck out of Ireland. I'm not too sure. but it was mainly they were saying they were beating snakes up, but I think they were talking about some form of Christianity. I don't know. It might have been Christians versus Christians. I really don't know what it was. Maybe it was the Christians beating up the people that had no souls, and they were trying to get them out. St. Patrick was going around with his shillelagh, and he was smacking them in their cilantras and going yeehaw and shit. And then look what it is now. We got leprechauns. We got four-leaf clovers. We got treasures, little treasure chests, and fucking rainbows and shit. We got people drinking green beer and titties. That part's okay. I like that part. But I'm trying to just say that the things change, and it seems to be a very big American thing, just to sell shit. They want to sell you green beer. They want to sell you fucking titties and all that, and leprechauns and shit. How the fuck did they get from beating out fucking unholy shitheads out of Ireland into leprechaun? I don't get it. But you seem to do it all the goddamn time. Independence Day. It was a day to celebrate getting out of the claws of Britain in 1776, right? That was the Declaration of Independence was signed that day. If I check my wristwatch on my fourth dick. Now what is it? You guys don't run around and say, fuck the British, fuck the fucking monarch, fuck the kings, fuck the queens. No, you guys blow up your hands with fucking party favors. You cook up meats, stinky, tasty meats too. You have parties, and you get your fucking titties out and beer. It seems like everything is just titties and beer. You guys are pathetic. Hanukkah wasn't even a thing. They just got jealous at the bastardization of Christmas. They were like, they looked over at the fucking American Christians. They were like, look at these scumbags. They let Coca-Cola come in. They let the birth of Jesus, their savior, of their the most holiest of holy fucks. It's like the fucking, imagine if Muhammad turned into a big fat man. Like, you think Muslims would let that happen? No, you guys are soft over here. You guys let corporations come here and sell you titties and beer. Christmas was a time when Jesus miraculously popped out of his mom's vagina without having the sperm of Joseph inside of her in her rectum. Maybe he had bad aim, maybe, I don't know. But either way, then Coca-Cola's like, you know what? We're gonna say, hey, let's sell some shit. Let's say, let's get Jesus out of the picture, get some jolly fat man in the picture. We're gonna sell some sugar, give these fucks diabetes and shit. And you guys are like, yay, diabetes, titties, beer, diabetes. And then the Jews saw that. They were like, hey, I'm feeling left out. I want to have a day where we fucking buy shit and shit. I think Hanukkah was a day where there was these Jewish soldiers in a cave and they had only a little bit of oil. I don't buy it. I think it was all just hoopla to doopla to get the corporate fucking money flowing from the Jews. They were like, hey, let's have, just instead of one day of selling bullshit, we'll have 7 days of selling bullshit. You guys are pathetic. Jesus. And then Easter. You guys love raping Jesus. That's all I could say. Jesus was the day that the fucking spirit came into Jesus. And instead of going into Mary, the fucking dude came all up in Jesus, pumping him. He's like, you're not gonna die on me yet, Jesus. I'm gonna fucking pump you. Probably spread open his asshole and climbed in there. Made him rise up into the sky, and he told like 12 guys how to fucking rule the world or some shit. And now what is it? It isn't fucking Easter bunnies and eggs and rainbows and beer and titties. Jeez, you guys just let corporations come in and fuck you guys over. Look at what your whole entire culture, your holiday cultures have become. It's become a way to sell you sugar, titties, and beer. Actually, this is kind of sounding pretty good. I think I might be getting behind this whole American thing. We should take other fucking things and do that too. I don't know. What's like something really important? Let's turn 9/11 into a day. I'm sure in like 50, maybe 60 years, the kids on 9/11 are going to be buying I don't know. Let's just say we got turkeys, we got bunnies. What else? Ham is already taken. Bacon on 9/11. They're gonna take bacon strips. They're gonna line them up like the Twin Towers. First, they're gonna take a bite out of the top of one of them, and you know it's because it's like fuck the Muslims too, because the bacon. And they're gonna take a bite out of it, and then it's gonna be so crispy it's gonna fall apart in their hands. And then they're gonna take another bite. They're gonna stick their finger. They're gonna poke their finger like it was an airplane into the other one. They're gonna teach their kids this shit, and they're gonna poke the bacon slice, and it's gonna fall over, and then. Some rich Jewish banker is gonna like blow up your house and take some insurance money after that too. It's gonna be a whole fucking thing, and I'm sure there'll be titties and beer involved. It's gonna be great. Let's see, Thanksgiving Day. That was a day to celebrate the harvest and all that shit. Now what is it? It's football, it's titties, it's beer, and they picked the turkey for that. Because they had probably a surplus of turkey. Nobody wants to eat that shit. They're like, how are we gonna get rid of all this fucking turkey? Nobody wants to eat it. We have so many fucking turkeys around here. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Let's just say the day of harvest is when we fucking kill the turkeys and we chop their fucking heads. We'll make up a new bow and arrow to blow their fucking skulls off, their ugly fucking, their testicle faces right off their fucking ugly stinky bird body. We're gonna stuff it. We're gonna stick a whole bunch of bread and shit inside of it and shit other shit we don't want, like cranberry sauce. Who wants fucking cranberry sauce? Nobody. There's so many cans of cranberry sauce on the shelves. We'll just say that, hey, now you gotta eat that shit if you wanna be American and watch some football, drink some beer, and see some titties. Oh my God. I don't know. There's probably like 5 million other fucking holidays that I'm totally forgetting about right now. We did Easter, we did Christmas, how about Sam Hain? Well, we were supposed to protect ourselves from the souls of the scary fucking shit. Like there's fucking monsters out there, like the dead are coming back to eat us and to take our food and all that shit. And we have to scare them away. But now what is it? Think about it now. We dressed little kids up like little fucking fruit flies and shitty fairies and Dracula and all this other stupid shit that corporations sold you. It's big oil. It's big oil. I'm telling. Big oil has said, you know what? We're not selling enough plastic bullshit. I want to put plastic bullshit on the faces of children. You know, because we can't sell the makeup, so what can we sell these kids? I don't know. Let's put some plastic all over their fucking face and their body, and then we'll make them hold plastic buckets to go to everybody's fucking house and get some plastic fucking food stuffed in their plastic shit, and then they can eat the plastic, and then their balls and their ovaries will be filled with plastic, and they'll be squirting out little plastic baby Jesuses all over the goddamn place. Yeah, Sam Hain's over. It's Halloween now. It's a whole rigmarole. New Year should be like a day of like, oh wow, the whole new fucking year start. Now what is it? It's just beer and it's titties. Beer and titties, beer and titties, beer and titties. Memorial Day. Now what is it? They were like, we got too many mattresses. Nobody's buying beds. You know, it's supposed to be like the fucking day where we're grieving the soldiers that were killed during the Civil War and shit. But now what is it? Beer, titties, and beds. Oh my God. Valentine's Day. I forgot about that one. Valentine's Day, we got Saint Valentine. I don't know, he was a Christian martyr. He probably did something really stupid or something. I don't even What did Saint Valentine do? Let's do a little quickie look. 3rd century Roman martyr, probably a priest. They don't even fucking know. He was executed because I don't know, he was marrying Christians or some shit. He was probably having Christian gangbangs, and they didn't like that shit. So they were like, you know what? You're dead. And then they were like, you know, how are we gonna sell? Nobody's having sex anymore because all these, all the plastic candy we've been feeding them during Halloween has been making them fat. And Hallmark needs to sell some paper, so we gotta cut down some more trees, and we gotta kill some flowers, because, you know, fuck the flowers, fuck this whole planet. We just gotta destroy it and then package it up and resell it to everybody. So now they're like, oh, Valentine's Day is the day of love. Here's some fucking paper, some dead flowers, and some plastic chocolates and shit. It's, the corporations have you by the balls, people, and you're pathetic about it. And you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. I love this country. It's an amazing thing. I hope you guys had a great shitty fucking holiday. I hope the next fucking shitty holiday is great too. This has been Xindu. yelling at you from somewhere in the sewers. Don't tell Nick where I am because he's kind of mad at me right now because I called him a fucking piece of shit cocksucker and slept with his mom and his dad and his grandparents, and I actually had sex with his dead great-grandparents as well because, you know, why the fuck not? Hey, I was going down the whole line. Anyway, this is Xindu. I'll see you guys next week because I need to get paid and get laid, basically. Bye. You guys seemed to like me when I did that last week. I got 40 lungs. I could do this for days. Oh, God.
Dr. Sir McCratch. Some people don't even know what Xindu is. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. That last song was... What was that song called? That was Justin Allen Arnold with Replicants in the Rain. Well, I think another week of Nick the Rat Radio is coming to a close. Yeah, I think so. There's really not much else to talk about. I think we discussed everything. Talk about that cool temple in India. What was that thing called? The Kailasa Temple? The Kalbasa Temple? That shit was crazy. The temple, it was basically they chiseled down through rock to make the temple. And they said they did it in like 18 to 20 years. But it's an insane amount of chiseling they would have had to have done, and they didn't have like diamond tip chisels or anything. All they had, maybe they had some like iron, some iron shit, and they did like perfectly. I'm blaming aliens with lasers. and CD players and shit. And it probably happened a long time ago before they said it actually did happen. But, you know, that's not important stuff. I think Afroman winning the court case and making some banger-ass songs is mwah, that's really the important stuff right there. Oh, man. I'm going to have to listen to some of those songs after the show's over. I'm going to go play some video games now. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Why the hell not? I'm going to play some Marathon or something. Maybe I'll play some Dota 2. I already got like 5,000 hours in it. Why not put another 5,000 hours into it, you know? It's not like I got anything else to do with my life. Nah, I'm just joking. There's a lot of stuff to do with your life, you know? Like nothing. Anyway, I'll come back next week. I'll let you guys know how the tea is. And, yeah. And hopefully, you know, this weekend, JCD will be back. I don't think he'll be back tomorrow. Probably, maybe Sunday. Maybe next Thursday. We'll see. Yeah, I'm getting some new tea, man. I'm getting that Roy Boys. I can't fucking say it, man. Now let me type it into YouTube so YouTube could find it for me. YouTube, I want you to say Roy Bos. There we go. We're gonna have somebody. So we're gonna have somebody say it.
No, it has been what? It has been what? I mean, look at Rooibos tea. It's a tea that the Bushmen used to be drinking in the South.
I'm gonna be drinking Bushman tea. I'm gonna get some of that tasty bush tea.
To repress hunger and manage their weight. Someone grabbed that shrub. Tell me which restaurant in town in the whole world does not sell Rooibos tea. But are the people in the Kalahari benefiting from their?
I hope they are. I hope the $5 5-pound bag of grass that I'm getting from Africa goes to those people.
Rooibos. No, it has been what? It has been what? I mean, look at Rooibos tea.
Yeah, look at that Rooibos tea. Rooibos. Rude boy tea. Some rude boy tea. Wait, what is this? What's his face just came out with a new video already? Hold on one second. Hold on. Let's watch a little bit more of this Afroman video. Let's copy this video link here. Copy link. And we're gonna go over here. We're gonna paste the link. And we're gonna go. We're gonna watch this really quick, and then we're gonna end the show. I love me some Afroman. Spin.
Outside this Adams County courthouse, the sound of victory. After jury sided with the musician Afroman, whose real name is Joseph Foreman, after a days-long civil defamation trial. Afroman speaking to WCPO right after the verdict.
I didn't win. America won.
Fuck yeah.
America still has freedom of speech. It's still for the people, by the people.
The jury finds in favor of the defendant.
7 Adams County Sheriff's deputies sued the musician. They argued Afroman used security video from a 2022 raid of his home and put it in music videos using deputies' likeness without permission.
There's damage to reputation, there's pain and suffering, there's public humiliation.
Oh yes, there was definitely public humiliation that you brought upon yourself. Most people did not hear about licking Low Linda until tonight.
There's everything you saw and heard from these detectives from the witness stand.
This raid taking place nearly 4 years ago following search warrants related to possession and trafficking in drugs and kidnapping. The rapper was never charged. Along with using the surveillance video in multiple music videos, including in the song Lemon Pound Cake, the deputies also say Afroman called them thieves and pedophiles, among other things, on social media.
I didn't go down here and sue the police department. I fixed up the damages they made, and I sung songs about them to raise money to do it. They were unapologetic.
The deputies wanted Afroman to pay $3.9 million in damages.
We got about a total of 250 pieces given out. This is the last one, and I'd like to give it to you.
Supporters of Afroman coming from near and far with a message both verbally and symbolically.
For me, this isn't really about Afroman. It's about free speech. So when someone like Afroman stands up for my free speech by using his talents, his musical talents, to fight the corrupt system, we got to come out and support him.
I'm glad things went my way, but if they would have took it off from me, I was happy about all the love I was getting from everybody.
Oh.
After them people kicked my door in.
In Adams County,
When life give you lemons, you make lemon pound cake.
Jay Shakur, WCPO 9 News.
I think on that, we're going to end the show. Good night, America. I'll see you next week with some more craziness. Let's listen to Josh Dershka with 800 AD. Bye.
Come on, get up. We're gonna have it out right now. Wake up, goddammit! What the hell was that?
Don't ever do that again.
Don't tell me what to do. And stop that infernal noise, she'll hear you.
Maybe that's what I want.
God damn it! I'm warning you. If you ever...
Don't warn me anything. Just go away. I'll handle this myself.
It's time I handled you.
Don't